hallo, das nehmen wir jetzt erstmal selber kurz.
Well, yes, hello there. Welcome to King of the Court. We are back, and it's phase one. It's a knockout round for the men's competition. 3 15-minute rounds. In the first two, the bottom place team will be eliminated, and then the winner of the final three will go through to the semi-final tomorrow. What an occasion. The roof is coming on here as the afternoon turns into dusk, turns into night. The lights will be on. Louis Lett here with you in the commentary box with Austrian bomber. It's the right-sider. Well, it is the right-sider. At the moment, Moritz Pristaus.
At the moment, yes.
Welcome,
Hello, welcome
to you,
everybody.
to the commentary box.
Thank
for
you.
the first time.
First time, yeah. But it's nice, I'm excited.
Yeah, I think you're going to be a natural at it. What a start for you guys. Let's start with that. You and Marco Klatiger team up for the first time. You change sides, and you're winning, and you're in the semi-final.
Yeah, crazy. Like I would have never expected that. But I played right side actually in youth tournaments already. But the last 5 years, I think I haven't played the right side ever. But yeah, we had one practice session. We tried a bit me on the left side and Mark on the right side, but that didn't work out so well. And after 5 minutes, we switched and worked out fine. And yeah, we somehow snuck through the first 2 rounds, and then in the final round, we happened to have a good run. And here we are, group winners, and day off today.
You had a day off. You got some shopping done.
Yeah.
Happy days. You said you had a hit with Herrera Gavira.
Yes, exactly. We just had a quick practice session before. And just to keep the touch and get some reps in. But yeah, it was good, and now we're enjoying this huge stadium, and going to be a great show.
It's pretty special as the players make their way into the Rottenbaum Arena. Nostalgia kicking in from 2019. Piotr, Kantor, Bartosz, Wozniak from Poland. For me, one of the best teams in world beach volleyball. Kantor, the blocker. Wozniak, the defender. He has all the craft and skill, vision and speed that you ever need.
Yeah, really spectacular playing. They have the skills, they have the hands to go those quick sets. And yeah, huge team.
Well, here are two guys. Well, Tom Van Waller went to the hairdressers first thing this morning to get a fresh do. And now with him, Dries Kokkelkoren. They missed out by the narrowest of margins yesterday. They're a team well suited to this competition. They serve well and they bang the ball.
Yeah, huge jump serve from Van Walle. We had troubles with him in the group round. And yeah, if he bombs the serve, it's going to be really difficult to stop them.
Well, Logan Mend and Gabe Balaku. They call him Gabe I'll block you Balaku in Vancouver. Apparently, let's see how many blocks he gets here today. Well, this team have been tearing it up on the west coast of Canada. Me getting my east and wests up in Vancouver. And now they're battling the world's best here. Big opportunity for them.
Yeah.
And Beach Volley Vikings is now a thing. And it's a thing that stems past Anders Mol, Christian Sorum, Hendrik Mol, and Matthias Bernstein. Svein Solhaug is a legend of Oslo beach volleyball. And he's playing with Niels Ringoen, who's also a part of Marcus Mol, the younger brother of Hendrik and Anders.
Yeah, they have a lot of young good players coming up. I've seen some of them, yeah. And yeah, excited for the future, what it holds for them. But yeah, some talent right there.
Excited or scared?
Yeah.
Maybe a mixture of both. And finally, it's a Dutch-American combination. Stigen van Tilburg, indoor national team player from Holland, University of Hawaii, playing with Joe Worsley, who's also a setter for Friedrichshafen. You'll hear that they'll have some support in the arena. Worsley playing his volleyball in Germany. Friedrichshafen, one of the best teams in the Bundesliga. So casual. Bartosz, Wozniak and Moritz, who's your money on here? One team goes through.
It's difficult, but I think it's all going to depend a bit like how many chances they get and they create. But I think favorites for me are either Kantor or Kokkelkoren van Walle. Both really good teams with a good serve, strong serve, and yeah, they have the experience also from World Tour that they can like really score some points also on the side outside. So I think one of those teams I would say go through.
Well, it's such a tough game. From your own perspective, how do you approach it?
Yeah, it's quite different than normal beach volleyball actually. It's my first time here. I never played King of the Court before, so it is actually quite different. You have to just go for it on the serve. You have to get those chances on the king side to score points. And if you're there, it's really stressful somehow. The music and all the 5 teams on the court and so much happening. You have to really keep your calm, and that's not always easy.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the players out there working on warming up their jumping, their vertical jump. It was something I did earlier on in the week as well. Test out my vertical jump out there. It's huge, obviously.
Yeah.
So we're underway. 3 15-minute rounds is what's on the menu here in Hamburg. Worsley's going to rip one to get us underway. 15 minutes goes very quick, but it also goes past quite slow in some ways as well. Norway start at the business end. This Norwegian team were the replacement team for Anders Moe and Christian Soren, but they were given late notice, 2 days to be exact, because, well, the Vikings really wanted to be here and play, but due to the busy schedule that they had with winning the Olympic Games, small fry, and also winning the European Championships for a 4th time in a row, also impressive, they're not here. But good start for Ringo and Solhaug.
Yeah, it's really nice for them to score some points right in the beginning because if it's some minutes in and you haven't scored a single point, it might really stress you. And so those points in the beginning might be worth a lot for them.
Yeah, I think so. We've seen so many times, getting off to a good start, you can see that teams are on with your hat. With your hat. How about that? Do it with your peak, brother. Oh, it works. Always expect the unexpected with Bartosz Wozniak.
Yeah.
We've seen everything. Back sets over on 2. We've seen moist audacious knuckles. But we've seen, coming back to conversation previously, we've seen teams really start well, make 15 to 20 side outs in the first round, and then tank. Yeah.
It is I don't know, nobody would actually go there and miss a side out on purpose, I think. Everybody's way too competitive for that, but I think if you're really comfortable through and maybe save some energy, that would be the smartest move, but once you're there, you don't really think about that. But yeah, I think it really helps you if you have some energy left in the final round, because that's the most important.
It certainly is here. Whereas he dishes one out. Interesting, he won't have to set too many balls on that tempo playing in the Bundesliga. Having to get his hips underneath it and throw it up. Ringo in the target. They're leaving Svein Solhaug alone to see how the youngster gets on. And so far...
Nice shot. Yeah.
Holds the line nicely. This is a really good follow-up for you after Vienna last week.
Yeah, exactly.
How did you find playing at the Red Bull Arena in a new situation, new place?
It's huge there, especially for us as Austrians. We have the privilege to play in that arena and have those fans in your back. It really pushes you to the next level, and for us, always Vienna every year is a super special tournament.
Absolutely. Well, you have 3 loud ones in a row with King of the Court, and then after King of the Court, we have another King of the Court in Utrecht. Will you be there next week as well?
Exactly, yeah. I play next week too, yeah.
Not with Marco Klattega, I hear.
No, with Ruben Penninga, Dutch powerhouse.
And last year, him and Jasper Bauder were the Bee Gees in this competition because they kept getting knocked out but given another chance. They stayed alive the whole way through. Couldn't believe it.
I saw it, yeah.
Hopefully you get some of that luck. If you do lose a round, you get reinstated and you get back in again.
I hope I don't need it.
No, I'm sure not. So we all need a bit of luck sometimes. Peter Cantor just turning one back, and for Kanti and Wozniak, they have the opportunity now to maybe ask a few questions. Chance for Worsley. Quick setting. Oh, jousting over the top from Cantor. You put the money on Peter Cantor in that situation.
Rarely misses those.
Oh, change of service target. Wozniak has a little pad away. Could watch him side out for a while.
Yeah. You won't see many mistakes from him.
Absolutely not.
Such a talented player.
Well, Cantor's all over that one as well. It's Norway that have set the tone so far with 7. I mean, that doesn't guarantee them a route to the next round, but it's pretty close at the moment.
Yeah.
And Belgium, now a 6-time Belgium champion, is Corcoran. Oh, sharp. Good work off the ball from the left-sider.
Yeah. A shot he really likes. The spike. He does so well.
And he tries to show the same again, but this time come back to the line.
Should stick to the...
do what some of the Dutch do, is just hit sharp angle and then go a bit sharper and a bit less sharper. As like Jarek de Groot last week in Vienna was like, okay, like you could serve this guy in the car park, he's still going to hit sharp angle. That's still going to happen.
As long as it works.
Yeah, of course. So many different ways to play the game. Poland being Poland. Wozniak chasing around, trying to flip that one into a position where Cantor can get after it. Chance for Solhag here.
Nice.
It's really nice play from Solhag, who was taken to Jurmela last year after King of the Court Utrecht to play as a replacement for Anders Mol if he did have to pull out with injury. Anders Mol didn't pull out with injury and they still won the European Championships, even though he had half a hip at the time, I think. Stuck to it. Just kept hitting sharp.
Yeah. That's how he scores. Well, as long as it works, why change it up? Especially with 5 teams on the court, it's not like that the opponent's gonna notice so quickly that you're gonna hit sharp angle, for example, all the time, because it is a huge rotation. So you can basically do it 4 times until somebody notices.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the same time, I guess you're all thinking about what you all have to do. If your pass isn't working or defensively you're out, then you're trying to think about what you can control as opposed to what the other teams are doing as well.
Exactly.
That's a great set. Who put that set in there? That was Ringo again. Come all the way through the Norwegian youth ranks alongside Marcus Mold, left-handed. Wouldn't be a surprise if those two play together long term. They look comfortable here, Norway.
Yeah, they feel good now. Like I said, they had this good start right in the beginning, which gave them a lot of confidence, I think. And now they're just scoring point after point. I think so.
Ice in the veins. Just like you and Klassiker yesterday.
Yeah, not really though. I think we missed so many chances right on the first point. It was a bit frustrating, but in the end it turned out well.
Turned away. You guys were on the outside courts in the wind and the rain.
Yeah.
Another fantastic turn back. Oh, 2-ball. Tilburg just ripping one back to the line. Is that another 2-ball?
Yes, another 2-ball, but this time blocked.
Well, Canada still yet to get their way down the King's End. Oh, Tom Van Molle.
Really close.
Well, Belgium will be okay at the moment, but if Canada can get down and find some scores, then they'll be in a good spot off the block of Mend. Blackout.
Yeah, you can't really be comfortable with like 2 points. I mean, even though Canada right now has 0, but it's so quick and it can change so quickly. Like, you can score 2 points in like 30 seconds or what. So,
especially when missed serves count too.
Exactly.
That's a great swing. Knew exactly what he was doing there.
Yeah.
In the days of beach volleyball, all about shooting at space. Gone.
Both of them have like really good vision of the court and just sometimes chip it over the block or something. And it's impressive how they see the court and know what's going on the other side.
Yeah, they have great vision. The angles they play as well, incredible.
Look at that.
Sees the defender, shift into the line.
Little ankle breaker there.
Doesn't need vision there because the set's super tight. And that's scruffy from Poland, but there's a couple of good decisions in there that means they win the point all the same.
Yeah. Oh, nice setting.
So good from Cantor. Playing with width, knowing that the block's going to be drifting.
So difficult for the blocker to get to those quick sets and have a good position. Oh, left-handed.
The southpaw. That's also annoying as a defender, right? You line up on a certain line and it comes with the other hand and it completely jinxes everything.
Can't do much about that. Just give it to him.
Maybe that's where the game will be in 2050. People hitting with both hands if it keeps going. 6'9" guys.
Yeah,
strong with the right and with the left.
A bunch of people in World Tour actually that know how to hit with left hand too. Like Vasilnikov or Fialek.
Yeah, we've seen that. And Andy Mo actually in Vienna, 3 or 4.
Exactly, yeah. It's sometimes you just watch the game and he hits one with the with the other hand, and you just sit there and think, was that his left hand? You didn't really see a difference, and that's impressive.
But the main thing for them is, as we go to timeout, is you line up on the hitting arm of the spiker.
Yeah.
So you're watching for the approach line, you're watching for the ball to be in the hitting window, you're looking for that ball maybe to drop out of the hitting window and you can make a step into the angle, or however you're playing the game.
Yeah.
But in theory, if you then hit it with your left hand, like all your line completely goes...
Yeah. You're thinking like, that's a spot where he could never ever hit, and then suddenly he goes with the other hand and boom, it lands right there.
No chance.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we're going to see. It wouldn't be the first time that Bartosz Wozniak has pioneered something weird, random, and wonderful for the sport going forward. So far, so good for our teams in men's playoff 1. We have another one on the horizon. Bolle van Werkhoven. Ryan Reynolds is back at King of the Court next up. Van Werkhoven, that was a Rich Lamborn lookalike of last year. Becker and Verto, an injury to Assad, I mean the German left-hander, Paul Becker, another bomber on the right side, just loves banging the ball. Shakhtar Ranieri is in as well. They're looking to get through. Guido Arthur and Bernstein Moll. That's a pretty hairy second session.
That's going to be super interesting.
There's a lot of good teams in there.
Yeah, definitely going to watch that one too.
Long. Chance for the Dutch still. Canada have to try and find something here to trouble the scorers with 4 left. Van Tilburg off the hands. Loves coming back to the line on that 2-ball every time, just turning it back, but has 2 or 3 different types of swing there, so it's going to be quite difficult for the blocker to track him.
Again, yeah. This time the block is there. Exactly like you said.
I've learned a couple of things watching this sport. one or 2. It's a good line from Van Waller, wasn't it? Like he started a little bit wider, as if he's learned that one quick.
A bit of space and then tries to take his favorite hit away.
What's your favorite? We can't share that information.
Oh, as long as it's hard, it's good.
For sure. Just bang away. 3:15. Oh, stop it! Nobody complaining. What's that? I mean, you can imagine that some guys who were playing this game 20 years ago are having kittens right now, watching that from Wozniak.
Yeah.
Watch the old school not be so happy with that.
But it's easy to play when you have 16 points and have like a huge lead. And then they just enjoy the game and just do what they can do best, which is stuff like that. Unfortunately now it didn't turn out well, but...
Yeah, you wouldn't be so confident if you were the team on 2.
Yeah, I don't think he would ever just hit one with the left.
Here we go. These Kokokora needs one, gets one. That's a comfort swing for them. 2:23 on the clock. And it looks as if the American-Dutch pairing are going to see themselves through, but you never know with Canada. They could get them way down, but at the moment they haven't managed to get down to the king side.
Yeah. This one is just out. But if they manage to get there on the next serve or something, then they still have the chance. That's what I said. You never know until the end.
One thing for sure is that they're fresh. Kanto or Wozniak have to be careful here just in case they run out of gas. There's still a lot of work for them to do.
Yeah. Huge serve.
There you go. Norway. Getting after it a bit. And who's your favorite player to watch if you're watching a lot of volleyball?
I really like the movements of Krasilnikov. I think his technique and his serve is just looks really beautiful.
Oh, there you go, Logan. Just making a late dive into the angle. Looked like a double up, actually. Looked as if Gabe was just hanging out in the angle, too.
Now
they
he
got
just needs some points.
1-7. Okay.
There you go.
Canada.
This might get really exciting.
Trace has just been absolutely boshed off the left shoulder. Logan, what do you got? Breaking. Good break as well from Cantor. A break for a break. And if you break too early on Cantor, with his vision, he's still going to find an answer.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm going to keep laughing to myself.
Just saving some jumps there.
I mean, they've had their fair share of injury problems, these guys. Yep, there it is. Oh, well seen. Niels. Ringoen. He's had a great start to this.
Exactly.
And at 20, he's got a few kilometers left in him tonight. Well, there we have it. 3-0. The first round is over. Well, what are the Belgians doing? Hold up. you don't want to give those guys a leash. But for Canada, it's the end of the road. They'll be disappointed that they only got down to the King's End once.
Yeah. They would have needed a run there. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out for them. But that's how it is.
That's how it works. Sometimes the king of the court gods are against you. And Logan Mend and Gabriel Balaku are out of the competition. Logan's father, Paul, was in the commentary box earlier on. Great value. As always, they represent Canada. Great first international competition for men since 2017. Well, then, Maritz, there were 4.
Just 4 left now. Yeah. Let's see how the guys are performing that did a lot of side outs now. They did a lot of jumps, especially Norway and Poland. Let's see how much energy they have left now. It's a whole new game now. Everybody starts at 0 again. They have to perform again.
Everybody is back to 0, and that's the thing that I can't quite get my head around is that Kantor Wozniak, just because they took 16 or I can't even remember how many they took. Maybe it was 132. But at the same time, it doesn't count for anything now. They're back to 0. It's all the same currency. It's all the same. And we have to go again. Great work from Norway as well, actually. I was impressed with Niels Ringo because everybody went after him early on. But again, it helps to have the side out end early.
Exactly. That's the advantage that now Poland earn themselves. They can start on the king side. So let's see if they can capitalize that.
They can. The roof is on. Round 2 at the Rottenbaum. Kantor Wozniak is still here. Kokokor and Van Waller. He said goodbye to Menden, Berlaku, Ringoen and Solhaug are still in there playing. Well, Van Tilburg and Worsley, well, they got a few side outs using that 2-ball. They're still in the game. Another 15 minutes about to start. And it just gets more interesting. Quick chance for a break in the best of bank. Which does mean best bank, right?
Yeah, it's at Germany's best bank there.
Deutschland's, okay, my German is getting more fluent by the day. I'm pretty proud.
I can help you out there.
Just like my Spanish. Excelente. Excellent. just in case. We still have some work to go as I work on my language skills, as always. But second set underway here. And what did we learn from the first one? Rich, what did we learn about these teams? What did we learn about what we're going to see in the next phases?
Yeah, it's quite difficult to say. Like, as soon as you really have this solid side out and like solid reception setting, now you can see that they're really just going for it in the serve to break the reception, because that's the only chance there.
You're not breaking Cantor's reception there. It might not be perfect, but he passes on quite a long angle, but it's still in the first meter of court. It's still going to give him options. It's still going to give him vision.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Oh, here we go. Oh, Van Waller. Almost.
Almost. Switched a bit up now with the float serve from Greece. Caused them a little more troubles. Let's see what they're going with next.
So he's like the Tasmanian devil, Wozniak. You have to like keep an eye on him, otherwise he just disappears.
Yeah. Can't blink.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there it is, backset city. Scene. Lines the call. Wozniak lets a little laugh go as well. You can't sink everyone, surely.
Yeah.
So hard.
Great swing.
Yeah, he's not the biggest fine either. Like, he has to really work everything he has to access those angles back across his body. Like, such a good player, good skills.
Oh, what a shame. Great dig. Unfortunately, couldn't go to the other side.
It's just a product of success building success for Norway. They have such a big depth and they're all training together. Niels Ringo was saying that during the pandemic he was training with Anders and Christian every other week. So for a 20-year-old, there aren't many luckier 20-year-olds in the business that get to turn up and train with the Vikings.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot to take for them from just a couple of practice sessions, or just where you can just watch like how they move, how they act in certain situations, and it's just really worth a lot, I think.
Yeah, their situational understanding of the game is a ridiculously high level.
Exactly.
Christian's father Espen once telling me in Jurmala that they worked on a situation a day for 1.5 hours. That was their practice.
Really?
And it's funny how good he is in situations.
Yeah.
He knows how to get himself out of any situation. Turn back to the angle. Here's a strong one. Cantor, Wozniak have been incredible. The thing is can they sustain it? And they can be incredible once, twice, but it's the third time that's going to be the key.
Exactly.
You could be like Katika Bristhaus and just be okay for the first two and excellent in the third.
In that case, we would just be like Cookie Kong from Vale. Just then suddenly in the third round.
Well, the Belgian guys know how to play this game. They've played a lot of King of the Court.
Yeah. So maybe they're just experienced and saving their energy for the last.
I mean, if I know Polish and Polish volleyball and beach volleyball, they're 100% of the time.
Yeah.
There it is. Now it works. Oh, they've got the lift.
Yeah, we had the perfect angle there with the camera, and I think it's a good call.
Underneath the chin.
No, I think it was just not in the right angle. He was not really facing that way. And
not quite parallel. Oh, they've run the 2 ball. And it went the other way. There you go.
Really good hit there.
Tom Van Moller.
Ripping the serve, just sending this out.
Dries said yesterday, he's like, I just let him do the serving. I just said that play defense. That would be the story of my beach volleyball career. Just get someone who's going to serve and block for you.
Yeah.
Who can hit on 2.
Like Rogers with Dahlhausen.
Yeah, exactly. It's called the professor for that knowledge.
Yeah. Just have to know how.
Exactly. Find a way. 10 for Kantor Wozniak. Good passing from Kantor. Oh, Kokukoren, can you?
Maybe now they get the chance to get some points from the king side.
That's a big turn from Kokukoren from the inside. Yeah, they need to score a few. Look at the concentration in there. Two more serves in a row, one more and we hit a point. Oh, it's an ace. And you can just see how much that ball's moving.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about how much it's moving underneath the roof.
Yeah, it has to do something with the air that can go out to the sides, but I'm really not an expert on that.
No, me neither. I can certainly pretend to be, but I'm for sure the air's making the ball float more. That's a great swing. Poland have looked incredible so far, really at ease. I mean, these guys have been around for so long.
Yeah, it just looks so easy for them.
And they're not even 30 yet, I don't think. On the cusp of 30, but they won everything. They played like 130 events together now.
It's crazy.
Alongside, they played the same amount of events together as Blauer Musen.
That's huge.
And they've never played. They've never played a part
They're just
either.
one of those teams. They're there forever. Like, especially for me, I'm not there for that long, but it's just I can't imagine them playing with any other player because that's just it's a team.
Who would Kantor Wozniak without being like they're part of their identity, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Same as Blauer Musen. They wouldn't know what to do without each other.
Exactly.
Well, I say that I can ask Robbie in about half an hour as he comes on the commentary tonight.
Nice.
We're in a special environment.
Oh,
Niels.
what a save.
Rev it up back there.
Really important point for them too.
Yeah, it really was. They've got a little bit of breathing space. Oh, quick inside. It's a crazy thing, right? You run a quick tempo ball inside. The blocker thinks you've got to hit angle there.
Yeah.
But there's just enough height on it to turn it back.
Yeah. Also, Solhav, not really a blocker. It's not really a specialty. He's a learned defender. So I think for him it's really difficult to run those fast sets and to. I mean, it's difficult for a top blocker already. So.
Jumbo. And if you creep up playing defense on Bartosz Wozniak, there's a very good chance you're going to get jumbo. I actually wrote a rap for Alex Brower this week.
Same again.
Yeah, there you go. Whoa, double jumbo. How many jumbos can Wozniak ping?
Maybe you see the hat trick now. Oh.
If it's a hat trick, Bounce Beach would be sniffing around it in an instant. If he even hears the word jumbo, he's interested.
They need some points now.
Cockburn hits sharp. I sound like a broken record. So good off the ball though. To be able to hit those angles, you have to work hard. Passes the ball, kicks out well. Oh, Van Moller. Okay, Belgium. Better late than never, fellas.
There's still some time. They just have to keep their calm.
Kanti from the right side. Looks angled, chips line. 16 points, Kantor Wozniak. Have sided out. More balls. Oh, now it's Bartosz Wozniak trying to flip the back set. And he comes back with a little bit of interest from Sijin Van Tilburg. Big Hawaiian connection you were saying earlier with Henrik Mol. 3 former Hawaiian students. It just shows how much talent the Dutch have got. Martin van Garderen came onto the beach in Vienna at the World Champs and made a top 4 with Christian Barenhorst. There's some good depth there from the indoor guys coming into the beach.
Yeah, they're a really tall nation. It's just a lot of tall people and huge volleyball program too. A lot of talent there.
Yeah, there's one thing they don't have to worry about.
I think they don't want to jump anymore.
Yeah, Kantor Wozniak likes we just volley it over on 2 all the time. Well, the timeout's come, which is good news for Kantor Wozniak. They're on 16. They're playing standing set 2 ball, just for fun. Something you see in a warm-up game.
Exactly. I mean, they have a comfortable lead, so
super comfortable lead again. Let's have a little look at who looks tired. Peter Kantor is scoring points for fun, but he's also potentially the one who looks slightly more exhausted than the rest of them.
maybe he just told his partner, just set it over. Doesn't matter.
I don't want any more of this. Some great slow-mos though. Just seeing the positions. Tom Van Waller, strong left hand. And there's your normal partner throughout this stage, Mr. Emma Corler.
Yeah, he struggled with an injury. He had, unfortunately, he had a car accident a week before the European Championship.
Really?
Yeah, and he suffered concussion, so it's difficult for him right now. He still recovers from that.
Oh, well, thoughts
so
are with him. It's a tough time. Norway had a clear advantage. It must be nice going to the side-out end after the break.
You see it so often that right after the timeout, they struggle inside out. It's really interesting with this new timeout. I think last year they didn't have that.
No, this is the first time.
It's like, first of all, it gives the players a chance to breathe a bit. But second of all, it adds also an interesting component to the game.
Off the net, Kokukoren gets scooped.
Oh, touch of the block there.
Is he going to move it? He moves it outside. Sharp. So good from Kokukoren. Keeps kicking out, keeps hitting sharp, then hits a bit sharper. Can't hit sharp from here though. Big from Worsley. Cheers here because, well, there'll be a couple of teams a little bit worried here for
Definitely.
their own safety with 3 minutes left. Jan and Tilburg makes one.
They score it.
And they're just
Now
one
they
behind.
have the chance to go by.
That's what's so exciting about this sort of game. This concept. Oh, Ringo.
Such an important block.
Yeah, that one was not so much about scoring.
No, it was just to prevent the other team from scoring. That's really important for them, as they're like just 1 point ahead of them. Same here.
Big Stuffy after Big Stuffy. And now it's down to Belgium. They might want to do their work now. 3 or 4 would do it. Oh, that's not missed by much, Moritz. 2 ball.
That's something he does really well with the left hand. Just put up a nice pass on first and then hit it on 2. With his
Tempo was
left arm.
perfect, wasn't it? It wasn't a bad serve either. It was a little bit within the bread bin, but the bread basket.
He can do that all day.
That's what happens when you've got a big lefty next year. More blocks, this time Cantor. Hey, Peter, you don't need to score anymore, bud. You can just serve out if you want to. What's coming? Set over on 2? No. Oh. Going for a jumbo instead. But this is now interesting again because it's either Norway or the Dutch-USA combination. No point yet. Van Waller charging. That's 2 in a row. They might just sneak their way in through missed serves. We saw one earlier with a carry to get them down there to the King's End. There you go. Another one against Cantor Wozniak. The red ball is still on their name, so in theory, they still have to score another one. They're still going home. Where's he the target? Oh, finds the baseline at the most important time.
Amazing.
Just hits up on it, super hard. And have a look at this for a run. Norway now have to battle their way through because there's a 2-point lead.
Now they have the matchup against Cantor Wozniak.
I wonder what Wozniak's school report was like. Do you have that? A school report from all the teachers every year. Can only imagine. Last chance. Looks like it's going to run out of time. Jumbo! Wozniak gets the 3rd jumbo.
That's it for them.
Yeah, that's the end of Norway.
Unfortunately. Great effort.
Cantor Wozniak like, now let's finish. Worsley wants to hammer a skyball. Off the head of Cantor. He's going to head it again. No. But they are going to finish with 19. Wozniak wasn't having much of it. He had seen enough. Well, another great round, really. It's goodbye to Norway, who were great in round 1, but you have to give a lot of credit to Stigen van Tilburg and Joe Worsley. They left it till late, but a couple of big swings at tough times. They go through to the final 3.
Exactly, right when they needed them the most, they came in and took those important points.
Absolutely, look there, a run of 5 for Cantor Wozniak. How do you have a longest day of 5 and still make 18 points? That's really good consistency.
Yeah.
If you're not scoring them at once or finding any rhythm.
They put a lot of pressure on the serve, and they have a great block defense too. It's not only the serve, then you have troubles passing, and then there's still this team on the other side of the net that just reads you and takes those balls from you.
That's something they have so well. They read the game. I think like
exactly.
Wozniak and Fifi is the same as well. Reads the game really nicely.
Really good ball control. Just intelligent players.
Well, what's happening here? We go into round 3. That's what's happening here in Hamburg. 2 have gone. 3 remain. This is the final round, Maritz. And it's interesting. The winner goes through to the semi-finals, but they might play against you. So what are you looking for here? Are you looking...
Scouting.
Exactly. I said earlier to some of you, I was like, in my experience, the commentary box is the best place to scout. It's hard to have this level of concentration watching a game of volleyball.
That's true, especially with all the music going on outside and all the entertainment that comes with it. And this is really the best place.
One more round left to see who will go through to the finals to join the likes of yourself, Maritz, and Marco Krataga. Herrera Gavira in good form as well. Blauer Musen are through to that semi-final. There's some big hitters, some big names already through. It's going to be a fun one.
Exactly.
And also we have
Gotta look
3
forward to
German
it.
teams coming through.
True, true. They just played the final before. That also looked really good. I watched a bit.
The level was good.
Yes.
Ponebas
They have a
there
lot
again.
of good teams there. Some young players that I have never seen, but also a lot of tall people. I mean, they have a lot of people. So
We just said they have a really good
compared
problem.
to Austria, they have 10 times or something. There might be some taller ones in there too.
We said Germany and the Netherlands have a really good problem, that they have a lot of blockers.
Yeah.
It's not really a thing, like, there's a world shortage of blockers compared to defenders in the world of beach volleyball.
Yeah, it's not easy to find people that are tall and have a lot of ball control too. Also, they're more affected by injuries, usually. So, it's not that easy.
And when you find one, you take care of them. And you treat them good.
Exactly.
Look at this guy.
He also has some ball control.
Oh, nice. The old hand down grab, that's what I do if it hit the floor as well. Try and scoop it up as quickly as possible.
He has more ball control in his thigh than I have in both of my legs.
I was going to say in your shoulder and your hands, but there you go. Yeah, absolutely. He's incredible. Look at that. And the athleticism to hop himself up as well. Seriously, great show for beach volleyball. King of the Court is back. Beach volleyball is back, and you can tell the players are ready. They were rested. This is only going to do good things for Cantor.
Yeah.
This is only good for Peter Cantor. This is more rest time for him.
They might ask him to just keep going.
Can we have it again, please? Well, this is it. Something has to give here. Kunkor and Van Waller could make this happen. But the serve has to be slightly more consistent at the moment.
He hasn't been hitting it that well the first 2 rounds, but you never know. If he now gets into rhythm, it might be dangerous for Cantor Logiak.
It's Tilburg who tries to rip one deep middle. Bit more rest for Cantor. And the first stage of this one's going to be key, and that's more like it from Van Waller, but Cantor, it's still a good serve because it just unsettles him by that much.
Exactly.
For those who can't see, that was like a millimeter's worth of much. And they're really going after their serves. I heard that your spinner, your jumper was ripping holes in the best service reception teams in the world the other day, Moritz.
Yeah, I had a good day, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody was surprised, including me.
Who's everybody?
The other teams, the spectators.
All telling you how good you did. Off the hands and over the top. That's 1 on the board for Belgium, though. They're the clubhouse leaders. If this got postponed right now, they'd be in the semi-final. Reverse play. Now they're turning it on, Cantor Wozniak. The pass is a perfect tempo.
Really nice to watch there.
Can you remember the time, like they were playing this game all the time off every ball and every pass, and they were doing it every single time, trying to speed it up, and the whole world were like, oh my days. And then they had to strip it back to basics a little bit to try and find something consistent, and they've come back stronger because they have now a mixture of the two.
Yeah, exactly. Was getting a bit out of hand at some point, but now they, like you said, they have both qualities now, which I think helps them a lot.
And as much as the game becomes wider and faster, you still, or I feel from my knowledge, that you have to be still really strong with an up and down ball and have a really good arm and really good vision regardless.
Yeah.
You can't make a full living off running it quick and playing tempo all the time.
So
Van Waller is finding it now.
huge block.
And that's one way to put pressure on Kantor Wozniak. Make a couple of big blocks, make a couple of big plays.
The score is still 1-1-0 after already almost 2.5 minutes played.
Yeah, no one wanting to really
That just
side
shows
out
how
of
much they put the pressure on the serve.
Kokokura and Jumbo, never thought we'd see that one. And there's a block to save a side out. That's always happy days.
Yeah.
Making a block to save your own skin. I always
Switched up now for float serve, tossed for jump serve. And then he just switched up the contact. Really difficult serve, but very effective.
That's so casual. Opportunity for Van Tilburg. And they've done a great job for two indoor guys coming onto the beach who we don't see every day. And again, that's another advantage of King of the Court. We're getting a look at how A, these guys are getting the opportunity, and B, they are really swimming against what was quite a strong tide to start with. Van Moller. Oh, Dries, hello. No.
That's the sharp angle. There you go.
Belgium don't do things by halves.
Almost got it there.
And how exhausting is it when it goes to 3 teams?
It is. It is quite exhausting, I can tell you. Especially then you serve every second time basically there. And it's just super quick and super intense.
Kokokorin is on absolute fire here, by the way. He goes with the southpaw, and it's unlucky for him. Good blocking from Stijan Van Tilburg. But Belgium are at the top here. Kantor Wozniak are out again. And they're pushing 110%, 150% of the time. So Van Waller started to find his spin serve. Well, he's already made one block to get down there. Wesley's been out-jousted. Oh, hello. Spoke about a bit of Todd Rogers earlier on.
Great touch shot.
Yeah. Fading away, falling back.
But now Van Waller is really hitting good serves. And Wozniak is kind of struggling a bit. That's why they don't have those chances. And they're currently still at 1 point there. But they have the qualities to, as soon as they are on the other side, to score some points.
Yeah, they really
With
do.
a serve like this, maybe. There it is.
Just patience from Kantor. That first out-of-system swing from Stijan Van Tilburg was pretty gnarly as well to beat Kokokorin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Swing there too.
Hold on tight. Kantor Wozniak finding some form here. Tilburg beaten over angle. And again, just looking so late, Cantor, isn't he? Like,
Yeah, that looked quite comfortable for him.
oh, Kokokoren, can you? No digging that one,
Yeah.
Poland. Pick that one out. Trace is flying. He's made 3 or 4 transition plays. Very good. Van Moller out the back. They've had to change up the serve here because Kokokoren is finding some range.
Seven one.
Not on Worsley, you don't. Oh, seen the short line. Bartos. Oh, stick that one. Poland have dominated this round until this stage. And at this moment in time, well, they won their first bronze medal at a European Championships. Something I feel that they felt was overdue for them as well in Vienna.
Definitely. They're in great form.
And also on
And
the
they
way.
are a huge team. Like, they are super successful and a team that's been on top level for quite some years now. It's just a matter of time.
And they made it eventually. After winning everything at junior level, umpteen million times. CEV, world champs under 21s, they've won that a couple of times as well. At the same time, haven't quite, well, they won a 4-star event this year as well. But when we look at their Olympic qualification, I'm thinking Sochi. I haven't got it in front of me.
Yeah, that might be.
But when you're looking at the Olympic qualification, they really left it late due to injury issues. Didn't play in Hamburg in 2019.
Yeah.
That cost them on the points front of things massively. I really thought they were going to be a top 4 to 5 team at the Olympic Games with the run-in that they had. It
Yeah.
was Toks and Plavins that had that run that they played so well.
Yeah.
But that was the run that I was expecting Cantor and Wozniak to have on the way through. Got stopped by Herrera Gavira and Tolle Vikler. Some big games.
Yeah, it's just so many good teams right now on the men's side that it's so intense and it's really close, everything. You see it on World Tour in qualification and main draw, how teams come from seed, I don't know, 20 plus in qualification, just go to
But you've
quarterfinals.
also been that team too. Like you're now that team who established themselves in the main draw.
Yeah.
But you can beat all of these teams on any given day.
Exactly, it's just really close, a lot of good teams, and yeah, anything can happen. You see it also with Dutch guys, Burmans, amazing team. They just came from qualification, had like I think 2 quarterfinals in Mexico or something like that.
To a silver medal in.
Now,
Sorry, they won in Stade.
ultimately, they won in Stade.
And the
They
silver
got the
medal in-
silver medal now in European Championships.
It's such a high level, but it's still so open. That's the crazy thing. I've never seen the depth of anything like this on the World Tour. Gone are the days of knowing who the finalist is every week.
Yeah,
5 minutes left, so I think we're waiting for the timeout, if that's the thing. Kokokoren with 6. Cantor Wozniak, let's catch up with that. They're on 9 now, so they've taken the main lead. Worsley tries to go to the line, he goes out the back, he's just caught underneath the ball. And we go to the timeout. Belgium need a run here. That was a good finish for Belgium, so they got back to 2. So they're on 7. Cantor Wozniak are on 9. And Belgium, well, they're been together so long, these two, that they'll come up with a plan from somewhere. It will probably include serving absolute bullets from the baseline.
yeah. Kent Logic now is going to do everything to prevent Belgium from scoring.
Anything they can.
Because if they start with a run after a timeout, it's going to be really close.
Some great shots. Unlucky. Greece, chin up. They've been impressive, Worsley and Tilburg.
It's impressive how they manage, yeah. Honestly, I haven't seen them play beach before. So I'm kind of surprised, to be honest, that they managed that well and have a shot at winning this.
Absolutely, especially at the expense of some of the experience in the competition that are behind them. But this is maybe the biggest phase of this pool now between Tom Van Moorle, Dries Kokkoren ends up on Wozniak spin serve doing damage this time.
Great stop from Poland.
I was trying to build it up into something and Bartosz just put a pin in it.
What a save there. Not often that you see somebody get a net roller.
They always find a way, don't they?
And then from Lawler comes and grips the serve down the middle.
There are some trump cards in this game. And a jump serve like that is one of them.
Definitely.
Late serve short on that one. It's a good one, moving a lot. High contact point from Tilburg.
We didn't see that from the back angle, but that must have been dropping a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, a bit sketchy with the hands, but play continues. Oh, and one's leaked from, was like a rare error from, do you reckon there's one more for Tilburg and Worsley? And Van Moorle misses a spin serve, but they're still in touch. What they have to do is hope that the team in orange score here. But no. I think Kantor and Wozniak are going for insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Wait for it.
Just looks so easy.
The last hurrah, maybe, from Kantor Wozniak here in this game. He's watching everything. He can come back to the line there. He can chop it back short there. Oh, good night. Chance.
No, they really have to get around there.
5 in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Either that. Because if not, Kantor has a really good chance to just go to 15.
2 ball. Oh, good positioning from Worsley. Oh. In transition.
And he knows it. You can see on the reaction from Dries Kokkoren. Like, he knew that was a super important point for them.
Sure, Dries had his opportunity to put the ball away, but it was good defense. I mean, Worsley parked in the power line of the 2 ball. With 1:20 left, it looks as if Poland will be through to the semi-finals. Oh, that's way out of system, which is iconically, I think, the podcast that Worsley's on. So is anyone from out of system watching? The boy's doing you good here, that's for sure. But that's too strong. Chip to the line from Kantor. I think we're seeing the most consistent team go through.
Yeah. They definitely earned it. They won every round. Just side up machines right there.
What I like about them is how many different ways they've got to side out. Like, it's like a big puzzle you have to untangle to get to the root of where they come from, these 2 guys.
Oh. Jumbo to jumbo.
Kokkoren was saying that he was going to get a jumbo in for us yesterday. So maybe that was one for us up here. For me and Huber, it's a falling back fadeaway jumbo to jumbo.
The taste of their own medicine. Yeah.
Put that on a spoon and suck it. And there we have it. Maritz, what a time.
Great match.
A great performance from everyone. Belgium and the USA Netherlands contingent will be returning home, but not without putting everything on the line. It is Peter Cantor and Bartosz Wozniak that go through to the final, deservedly so. Consistent, fun to watch, a little bit audacious and cheeky, but that's just what we've become accustomed to. I feel that you're going to have a fun time if they're in your pool tomorrow.
Oh, Marco's going to have a fun time running their sets.
Yeah, good luck, Marco Klatiger. Where they have a longest day of 14 points. Kokukur and Van Moller come second. And Susan van Tilburg and Joe Worsley come third with 4 points.
But yeah, definitely well-deserved from Poland. Like I said earlier, they won every of their rounds by quite big margins. So...
And it looks like we're ready for them. Well, at least Vesselink is getting them over there quickly for our interview. And I'm interested to hear how they're feeling, that's for sure, because that was some effort. 3 wins out of 3. And also...
almost looked like Kokukur from Moller just going to take over in the 3rd round, but then they kept their calm and did what they did the last 2 rounds too.
They really did. It was really solid work, because we're waiting. Looks like we could be ready now.
Guys, congrats and thank you for putting on a great show here. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, really, we really enjoy it, and I'm really surprised what we play today, because we play really good, and I hope we will continue. And I also hear some Polish fans, so thanks for that.
That's always good. You won the 1st round, the 2nd round, and now I think you deserved to win in the end. What's your plan while playing?
We didn't have exactly time. We want to enjoy, and we did. And like I said, we're really surprised what we played today. Quite good, so I hope we will continue. And thank you guys for cheering. And I also hear some Polish fans, so thank you.
I think the type of game you guys play, like playing quick sets, giving us a show, you enjoy it, right?
Yes, we enjoy a lot. I'm not playing so much, but my partner play better than me in this fastball to other side, so this is his specialty. So yeah.
And do you have some energy left for tomorrow to put on in the semifinals?
Yes, we have a lot of energy and really try to play like today.
Perfect. We'll see you tomorrow, Hamburg. Give it up.
Pretty happy, pretty humble as per normal from Cantor Wozniak. It's finally, there's some team when they're playing like that tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to beat them if they have this just relaxed and easy way of playing like they did today. Like he also said, they just enjoyed it, they just have fun. And I think that's when they're the most dangerous.
Absolutely, but as you said, a lot of it's going to be down to Marco anyway. He's going to have to see him through.
I'll just let him do the work and sit down in the back.
you just sit back and watch. Well, thank you so much for coming in and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for everyone for joining as well. We're going to be back real soon with the final session of the evening. But from myself, Maritz, Pristas, and the rest of the team, it's goodbye for now. Well, yes, hello there and welcome to King of the Court 2021. If you have nostalgia, it's because we're at the Rottenbaum Arena, home of the 2019 World Championships. It's the perfect setting. It's the perfect concept, if you like, fast-paced beach volleyball. King of the Court 3 15-minute rounds. In the first 2 rounds, you don't want to be bottom of the pile, and you want to win the third round to 15. Louis Lett with you here in the commentary box, and I am overjoyed to be joined here, I'm going to use the same word twice, for World Champion 2013, Olympic bronze medalist Robbie Newson. Welcome to you, sir. How are you?
Really good. Nice to be here. Love to be here.
It's great to have you. Last session of the day, you've had the day off. It's been a great day for you to take a bit of a holiday halfway through a tournament.
Exactly, yeah. It was so nice to have the day off and chill a little bit, and really happy to be here and bring you some fresh energy in your 10th session of the day.
Absolutely.
So we're going to make it a nice one.
You're bringing it for sure. Sam Shachter, Olympian. Alex Ranieri, Olympian. Playing together for the first time here, looking to qualify. Well, they're going to leave it late. Only one team's going to qualify for the semi-final. 4 are going home, Robbie. They're a great team. They're a perfect match.
Yeah, they are. We played them yesterday. Ranieri, of course, Italian, but with Canadian roots. And Shachter, also really solid defender. Fun guys as well. And I think they put some variation in. Nice team.
Absolutely. Matthias Bernstein and Henrik Moll, Beach Volley Vikings. Well, they're on a hot streak. They're building an army in Norway. And they're another team to be reckoned with here. Didn't find their best form yesterday, but they do have the pedigree.
Yeah, I think they can be quite dangerous. Some up and downs, but it's definitely a team you have to look out for.
Absolutely, we have teams from Brazil. We have a Netherlands team here, actually, as well. And here you have it. Do you want to introduce your fellow countrymen? Dirk Bolle and Ryan Reynolds. There he is.
Some say so.
Yeah, that's Rich Lamborn. We have to remember him somehow. In Van Wijpen. You know these guys quite well. Dangerous in this pool?
Yeah, I think people underestimate them. They're a really solid team. Even though Dirk is the small guy, but he's really able to use his length to his advantage. And yeah, I think they can do some good things over here tonight.
There aren't many better defenders in the world than Guto playing with Arthur. First season together, ups and downs. Guto had that great performance earlier on in the year in Doha with Evandro. He's phenomenal, isn't he?
Yeah, he's such a great defender. I don't know how he does it, but he's always going with his flying dice and being everywhere in the court.
You don't know how he does it because he's the complete opposite to you.
Exactly. But really impressive defender and a nice guy too.
I guess he's bugged you a few times.
I'm afraid he did.
Yeah, for sure. And finally, last but not least, we have a German legend in Paul Becker. Left-handed bomber, plays on the right side. And he's joined up with the Uruguayan Maurizio Veto, who, well, he was playing with Sad from Argentina, but he suffered a really bad knee injury, actually, over the past couple of days. So Paul Becker has jumped in. Now, I don't know how well you know Paul Becker, but I know him as being a really hard worker and a really good volleyball player.
Yeah, we've actually played him in Münster, I think in 2017. I can still remember, yeah, really good player. And also the Uruguayan guy, he's just jumping over the net. It's like so explosive and a really fun guy to see him play here.
See, it's great to have, we had Azad, we've also got Veto here as well, but to have different continents coming over to Europe and playing in this contest is perfect. It's a great window for them to show their talents.
Yeah, I think it's a unique opportunity to see some different teams and see some strength from different countries and to see them play together. I think it's nice that the promoter allows them to do it and see them play over here.
Absolutely. If you could play with one player, who would it be who's not from the Netherlands? Not that you'd ever do that to Alex Rauer, because you've played 130 tournaments together now, which is like the 5th most of all time or something.
Okay.
Not that I checked that.
I'll tell you in a bit. Let me think about this one.
Absolutely. Well, we've drawn the cards. It looks as if Sam Shakhtar and Alex Ranieri are going to side out first. That's a big bonus, right?
Yeah, I think it is. Like, it's just nice if you can start there without all the chaos that comes into the game. So to be there already on the first side out, I think it's a good opportunity to get some rhythm and make some side outs. Also, the serving team hasn't had any chance yet to really start serving, so get rhythm. So, yeah, let's see.
Look at that fresh haircut from Dirk Bolle. He was in the barbers with you the other day, right?
He was there 2 days ago, yes.
Taking some time out to get a fresh hairdo. That's
important, It's part of the preparation. Look good, feel good, play good.
Yeah, exactly. But then you cover it with your Red Bull cap anyway.
Exactly.
Great start for Shakhtar Ranieri. Paul Becker has been playing with Jonas Schroeder for quite a long time, Paul Becker. And Schroeder is also another great volleyball player from Germany. He stopped playing far too early for our liking. Norwegians down, Matthias Bernstein. Let's see what the Vikings have got. They've had a mixture of a year, really, this team, because they're out in a couple of qualifiers, but also took a 5th at the European Championships last year in Jurmala. They really have the pedigree to go all the way.
Yeah. This is like you said, it's a mixture of both, but it's always a dangerous team. You can never underestimate them when you play against them.
Well, Guido's playing on the left side. That's a difference to what we've seen. Paul Becker sitting in the pocket.
Yeah, they started doing that yesterday as well, and we were also surprised. We used to see Guto on the right side. Maybe there's something to do with the serve pressure that people deliver here, but for now he's doing quite a good job there.
Got caught passing off the net a couple of times, and because Guido's not the biggest, I know what that's like. Pretty difficult to play the game from off the net.
Yeah, he needs good sets. I think that's really important for him, but then he's a really great player.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. That performance in Doha with Evandro was just, it was great to watch. Just seeing everything back there, like sitting in good positions, tracking everything.
Yeah, and also against the best in the world, digging so many balls, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's incredible. So Shakhtar, true thinker of the game, Sam Shakhtar.
Here you already see Boulet's strength. Every single ball he gets, that's quite easy. Always putting it on the second hit, and Mart's doing a great job finishing it.
Yeah, they've had some good success on the Dutch tour recently, haven't they?
Yeah, they do. And even international, they won the 1-star. So also there.
Yeah, that wasn't too long ago, was it?
No, a few weeks ago.
Absolutely, it just shows the depth. Obviously, you've pioneered it alongside School and Numerdor, but there's a host of good players coming through the Dutch program now. Like, it's crazy competitive.
Yeah, look at the national team now with Boermans de Groot, Farners van der Velde. We have such good teams now on the World Tour. And also the generation below, there's so many talented players. And that for such a small country, I think it's a luxury to have.
Such a small country of big people, which also helps.
Yeah, that's true.
Turning back. But you can see the hard work that's gone in down the years of all the coaches, development coaches, but also the pioneering that you guys have all done through your successes as well. Reverse play this time from Otto. Shows a lot of cross-court before going back to the line. Seems like he has a big shell to grow into, that he's not quite there yet, but when he gets there, it's going to be pretty good.
I think so, yeah. Really talented player.
Successful at under 21 level. So was Bernstein, actually. What have we got here? Becker passing.
Nice cover.
Off the net.
Nice block.
Again, just gets caught a little bit underneath the ball, a little bit close to the net, and the blocker's always going to have a field day there. You know all about that.
Yeah.
Kai, you must have a great time when the ball's getting a bit tight. Get it all in.
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice. Then you can reach over, almost grab it before they can hit it.
Get all instinctive. I mean, you're looking at this draw here, and if you're thinking about how to set up with the game plan here, how does this differ to normal beach volleyball? For sure, everyone's talking here that you can't have much of a plan, but you do see aspects of a plan.
Yeah, I think you cover the basics. It's really hard to go in depth about a team, because there's no rhythm, like there's not several side-outs you can make on the same team. So it's more about the one play and make good plays, and of course serve like crazy, like you can do see Sam do now.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not having any of it.
Just, yeah, serve pressure is so important in this game.
Guido and Arthur haven't been at their best throughout this, but they started well here with 5. Shakhtar also had pretty good vision, good structure in the air. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, he's being a bit sloppy on his receiving, but like he's jumping so easy and making great angles.
Yeah, he just turns late into it, but I didn't know if it was sloppy or if he was just trying to play a little bit quicker. I was like, oh, what are we watching here? I mean, you can't get too sloppy at King of the Court because it's a long way to get back down there. They're looking for a touch, but you haven't got time to argue with the referee here. Robbie, how much does tiredness come into this?
Yeah, it's actually funny that you asked me, because yesterday we played like the first session, and in the first 2 parts of the session, the first 30 minutes, we went all out and we got 2 big leads and went to the last round. And then in the last round, I said to Alex, like, I was going, and he was like, yeah, I am getting a bit tired. He had to make some side outs, and I was only talking about, I need to do more. I need to stay warm. The knees are getting cold. So, no, I think it's quite exhausting to play 3 full sessions, but yeah, it's part of the game, and I think it's also that's the way we always want to play the game.
Yeah, Brown Houston 100% of the time.
It's always all in.
Yeah,
that's
sure
our way of playing.
Yeah, but that's how you became world champions, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Off the body from Henrik Mold. Good work from Norway. As Guido and Arthur still lead here, but Shakhtar Ranieri, we saw some really good signs from them yesterday, and they're doing the business here. I have to feel for Becker and Vallejo, because they've got themselves down the King's End a few times. Oh, hello. I mean, I'm interested from a volleyball fan's perspective. If my shoulders are parallel to the net, it loses the fuss of jump setting, right? As a blocker.
Yeah.
You got to show me. You got to front me up a bit and show me a bit of shoulders going on too, and then flip off the body a bit to set me in, and pull Robbie Mewson into block on 2.
Yeah, don't worry, I will never do that.
Come on, just once.
You could have seen Alex do it yesterday. I was also surprised.
Yeah,
and I still had to hit the ball.
Yeah, exactly. We saw a flower jump set. You never trained that?
No, we never trained it.
That's not in the Nubador School of Coaching.
No, it's not.
You've actually, Vic's just left the program as well, hasn't he? I didn't know
Yeah,
that
he
till
did.
last week.
He was actually one of the guys that liked seeing that more. So, I think, yeah, we use it every now and then, but at the same time we realize what our strengths are, and that's more about hitting the ball high and hard, and not about jump setting.
For you guys, you can go over most blocks, so you don't really need to go losing too many.
Exactly.
Me, on the other hand, I got no hope.
Let's hope you're just receiving really well.
Yeah, I can do that.
Maybe put it on the second hit.
Yeah, for sure.
We can play together.
Yeah, let's do one.
Yeah.
But you got to play left side. Actually, no, we'll play wherever because I won't hit.
Whatever you want.
Easy. The only one thing I can do is pass. King of continuation. I call myself that. Make some digs, but also can't put one on the floor. We've got 6:23 left. Guido on to... Not many angles there. Good defense from Paul Becker. He's just shaped up on the power line.
And then look at it, they're still on 0, so this is a good chance for them to make some points.
Told you it is a banger. Kid also doesn't like shooting that much. Well, it's a 0-0 draw between the Netherlands. The Ryan Reynolds look-alike, as Rich Lambert says quite often.
And they also need the points.
Yeah, they really do. Well, it can't really be a 0-0 draw because it goes to longest stay. And if they're both on 0 with the longest stay, if it's usually tied, then it's the team who got down there first.
Okay.
So it might come down to that.
Nah, they're gonna make some points. We have 5 more minutes.
Yeah, there's still lots of time. Guido Arthur not going home yet. Long way home for them, but Utrecht next week. You guys are in Utrecht as well?
Yeah, of course. It's so nice to play there. It's really close to my hometown. And, I hope to see some friends and family over there. It's nice that we have some spectators again.
Nice to be home for a while. Yeah. Busy few weeks on the road.
Yeah, lots of week abroad, but also just, yeah, really happy that we can play tournaments again.
Olympics number 2. Is there Olympics number 3 for Blair Newson?
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
100% of the time.
3 more years, Paris, close by. Nice for family and friends too.
Easy.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we are too. Timeouts come pretty quick here. Deutschland Bester Bank is where they're going to be sitting for a while. Not for too long, 1 minute. In this situation, I mean, I would need gas and air and some resuscitation, but for you guys, are you trying to get your heart rate down? Are you communicating much, or?
Yeah, a little bit. Just discussing more like the flow state you're in and how you want to keep playing. It's not really about the tactics against opponents. More like what are we gonna do? How do we want to play? Also in terms of the score, like if you're far ahead, then you can discuss tactics about how you want to manage that. And if you're behind, yeah, of course you gotta push right now. It's the last 5 minutes. You have to do it right now to be able to go through.
Absolutely. You talk about flow state, just getting yourself in the zone.
Yeah, it's so important. I think, like I said, it's a game of with a lot of chaos. And if you can be able to ignore that and get in the flow, they're gonna make a lot of points, especially on the Kings side.
Absolutely. Need that in the golf game, Robbie.
We should definitely need that.
I need to find flow, but Shakhtar goes deep to Henry Mole. Underneath the roof, that's a good serve.
Yeah, his float serves are quite effective already. He made a few aces.
They're on 5, so 3-horse race at the top. Becker, Veito look like they're looking good against... Well, Dirk's almost back in the changing room serving that one. It's good from Ranieri. He's had his injury problems as well. Might see him back for another Olympic run.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has the skill.
It's a great serve from the inside hand. It's interesting because Becker and Vader have been down to the Kings end quite a few times. Only made 1 point, but they're serving well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's now about some making side outs.
Right. Does Becker shoot is the question. Nope.
Nice angle. Germany likes that.
Guido likes it too. Just slight wrist away at the end, just to turn it away from the body line.
He knows, well, yeah, he's at 7 points. He knows he's safe already. So then he can enjoy it a little bit more relaxed. You can actually see the players do that too. Like when they know they're safe, you can see some more like trick shots and funny things, and people start to show off a little. And I think it's nice. That's a really fun aspect of King of the Court, that you're able to make these plays, and spectators love it, and we also love it as players. Just by standing there, see the other teams do these crazy actions. It's just we can all enjoy it and appreciate it. So it's a really fun aspect.
And it breeds it from you guys as well. Like we saw a minute ago. Cantor was all over that. Like just the
even like the first
too.
contact, hand setting over the net, it's crazy.
Just having the guts to do things you don't normally do.
Yeah, but with their technical skills, it's really fun to watch.
Oh, chase on.
Nice.
Paul Becker. Oh, what a set. Becker still refuses to shoot the ball. Beto doesn't. Guido's there.
Does.
Oh, here we go. Big cross line.
Nice.
And the German crowd
Really.
get behind Paul Becker. From Mainz. Swat. That's one way to leave the King's End, is to get swatted straight down. Goes to the mop. Nice contact with the ball from Shaq, but good side out play. See, he shows the line so nicely and hits back across his body that when he holds line for ages and hits line, it's hard to read.
I think he has a really good cross-court hit, but he's always showing the threat of going line, like he did now.
And maybe the next one, he cuts one back across his body a little bit. Guido. He's going full throttle as well. 1:24 left. Shakhtar Ranieri, top of the leaderboard here at King of the Court. And it's really the basement battle. The Dutch need to get their way down there. Ranieri passing fast, running the ball around.
Hitting it so high. Straight on top of the block more.
Absolutely. Loves coming back this way. Super athletic Ranieri. Forget about that. There's some time in the volleyball wilderness after 2016 with Karambula. Some team they were for a
They
long
were a really fun team. Playing really well too.
Shakhtar from the left. Chips back line. Looking comfortable out there, but there's still another 2 rounds to go. It's the basement battle that we're looking at. The Dutch need to get their way down.
Yeah, I think it's too late now. Maybe if they rush a little.
Is that the Dutch way?
I hope so. I will be cheering for them.
Absolutely. Well, it's a big moment for the Uruguayan-German pairing here. As Becker served deep again. They've gone after Becker quite a lot here. He's going to come through and chip away. He does shoot one this time.
There it
That's
is.
going to be good enough to see him through.
You were waiting for it. Now you got it.
He earned his chance to shoot. Banged a couple. Remember coaching, and Paul Becker was in the training group and he was banging away all day. So good. Chooses not to play so much internationally, plays a lot on the home. It's not the Titanic anymore, it's Comdirect, but the national tour. Does a great job. Well, there is the results. Sam Shakhtar, Alex Ranieri. Put together by choice. That's the beauty of King of the Court. 12 points for them, a great outing. Guto and Arthur, we haven't seen a performance like that from them either yet.
No, not yet. Yeah, it's funny. Then they make 12 points in the first session, and then it's nice. But yeah, the next one starts at 0 again, and you have to go all over.
It's disappointment for Dirk Vollett, Mark Van Werkhoven. Disappointment for them, but they'll be back next week as well.
Yeah, they will. They will.
And Rich is right. He does look like Ryan Reynolds. Sam, who's your lookalike?
I don't know
Robbie?
about that, but
Who's your lookalike?
if you say so, yeah, you tell me.
I don't know at the moment. There could be only one Robbie Musen. I get Danny DeVito. I agree with that.
I can see that.
No way.
Yeah, I can see that.
Don't stick with that stuff. I got that twice.
You're not proud of it?
Oh, super proud. Here we go. Round 2. Ranieri is ready to go. And round 2, well, Benson and Mole hold the center of the screen. That's cool. Guido Arthur going well. Becca Bedo, we might see a little bit more from them now on Shakhtar Ranieri, who we can start to expect some big things of. The Rondbahn is closed from the roof. We're ready to go for round number 2. Some big teams await the semi-final. Remember, the first team from this elimination round go through. So we're going to lose another team after this 15 minutes. Then we're going to play a final round of 15 minutes to see who tops the pool and joins, well, you guys, Blauer and Musen in the semi-final. Any teams you see in that semi-final who you're like, they're playing good? You mentioned Counter Warjack already.
Yeah, even though they made it through like the phases of today, so they didn't went straight to it. Yeah, many teams. I think some other Spaniards were in our pool, they were playing solid. The newly formed combination of Priesthouse with Krattiger, playing well. Krattiger, of course, the king of the court, champion of Utrecht, so last year. He knows how to play the game. Yeah, I think several good teams already. French guys.
They're playing really good.
Yeah.
Arnoud and Quincy was strong yesterday. Guto misses the first serve. He's pretty frustrated with that one. And Mateus Benson gets after the second. Oh, big width on the set from Shakhtar. Ranieri loves going back to the angle of that wide ball. There you go, he might throw a few little dives in there tomorrow, Robbie. He kicks out on the wide one.
We might see that.
Shakhtar unlucky not to get that Norseca ticket to the Olympic Games with Pedlo.
Yeah.
They came up against a good Mexican outfit
Yeah,
who
it was a
took
big
that
battle.
ticket. It was a big battle, and then the Mexicans had to play off against each other. The Mexican standoff.
Yeah. Also two really great teams. And the young guys, yeah, they started playing well in the past years. And I think they deserved the spot, and they did well at the Olympics too.
Yeah, they really did. Rubio, Cachola got second place in Doha in 2019, I think. Was it 2019, 2020? They all roll into one. Oh, chance on wide plays. Guido just seems a little bit stranded out there on the wide one underneath the set.
Shakhtar is on fire.
I was going to say, he hasn't done anything wrong, has he?
No, he's playing really well. I wouldn't be surprised if they win the session.
Oh, me neither. And that's a great turn back as well, because Veto's almost baited with the shoulder line of the spiker. And
yeah, he's doing that well. Having a lot of threat. Nice.
Did you decide who you would play
what
with?
a set.
Viking power. Did you decide who you play with? One competition, king of the court. Like Blauer played with Stoyanovsky. If you get one phone call.
Let's say Krasilnikov would be a nice guy to play with.
Because he's from the Dutch way. he's maybe the most similar left side to Blauer.
No, I don't think so.
No, different?
Yeah, lots of shooting.
Yeah, he's got this one in the one-back line, for sure. It's interesting you say that, because Pristal said that he's also one that he watches quite closely when he's looking for other players to watch as a left-sider.
Great player.
He really is. Dynamic and...
It's no coincidence that they got silver at the Olympics and gold in the World Champs in the past few years.
Absolutely. You still managed to get past them for your bronze medal, though.
Yeah. In 2016 we did. Yeah, you're right. Still,
Oh, Hendrik.
Nice.
Hats off, Hendrik. Throw it back, brother. Would you get away with that on the World Tour?
Yeah, of course.
It's interesting at the moment because the rules or the handling seemed a lot looser just before the Olympics compared to the Olympics itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because we didn't even know until they keep calling all the sets, and then you ask, and they said, yeah, they told us to make it more tight, make the sets better, and in general, on the big tournaments, they always make it easier, like allow more to make it more understandable for the spectators. So yeah, it's a bit small adjustment, but
it was a nice surprise.
It's not like you're going to change anything, as if you're going to bump set more because of that. It's just a risk you're willing to take, because I think it's worth it.
Yeah, a nice surprise to hear from the referees. Becker goes short line this time. Caused a bit of strife for Brazil, but Gudo, in that situation, Gudo is always going to win that one. Norway, well, they were knocked out first round yesterday, so they've done the minimum amount of work in this competition that you possibly could do. They've only played 15 minutes until this game over the last 2 days.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I'm afraid I've also experienced that once in Huntington back in 2018. Yeah, we also got knocked out as the first team.
Bernstein. Beach volley Vikings. Growing a small army, as we saw Niels Ringo in here as well earlier on. Svein Solhag, there's Gudo making a rare passing error. It's going to be interesting to see what Brazil do after the Olympic Games to build towards the next 3 years.
Yeah.
You can never expect, well, you never can.
They're probably going to change some teams again, like they always do.
Not like you guys. It's impressive, 130 events. How long have you guys played together? I think 2011 off the top of my head, is that correct?
Yeah, we started 2011. Yeah, a long time. 11 years already.
What's the secret, Robbie?
That's a good question.
There's lots.
Yeah, I think changing partners is more like in short term it can work really well. I think in the long term you will face the same problems again with other partners too. So it's always about managing. Yeah, it's a relationship. You got to manage it, even here, even if it's business.
Still looks as if you have some amount of fun on your journeys and travels together as well, though.
Yeah, well, I think that's one of the keys to be able to play for such a long time. You really got to enjoy it, and yeah, like you said, we actually still do.
Becker the bangs angle again. Just 1 point so far, but they're not far behind. Shakta Ranieri, funny enough, after that great start, haven't quite found the same momentum. Oh, Mateus.
Nice.
Get after it, bud. Henrik Moll from the left side. And Norway are starting to find their side-out rhythm, which is good. They weren't overly pleased yesterday after going out early, so they'll be building some confidence here. Gudo serving straight down the middle of Henrik Moll. University of Hawaii just beats Gudo in front of him. Gudo can't dig everything, although it seems as if he does. Oh, left-handed jumper just goes long. Frustration for Moll. Becker, Veto make their way back down to the King's End. Remember, Veto was here for the World Championships in 2019. It seems like a lifetime ago. Shakta!
Fourth ace of the session.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Such a stats guy.
I'm sorry.
Robbie. Where does that come from?
Yeah, you're right. That's pretty much my thing. Also in the games.
Into the angle. loses a bit of penetration there, Arthur. Guido, a bit bewildered. 2 minutes away from...
Ooh, nice serve.
Service press is crazy here, right?
Yeah, and so important.
You were saying a moment ago about playing Kanto or Wozniak at times, you serve, and you guys are such a heavy serving team. But yeah, Kanto or Wozniak just seem to mop it all up, no problem.
He was really doing a good job, and really neutralizing all the serve power we have. Then we are going to have a hard time as a team.
But it's also pretty funny watching you play the Vikings the other day, and Ryan Easton, you said it in the broadcast as being heavy-hitting servers, etc., etc., and then you just come out and just float them over, fluff them over short, try and make some blocks. There you go, you're adapting and evolving.
That was slightly out of the comfort zone for us, but if Coach Limiter says it's the winning tactic, you sometimes have to listen and execute it.
You saying what Numador says goes?
Every now and then. He's really happy if we actually listen, so this was a good one.
So it's not quite like herding cats.
No.
Can imagine that it's quite a nice feeling to be in the Dutch program at the moment with so many great teams, and you have quite a squad feel about it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Competitive to an extent, but actually together more than you are against.
Yeah, of course, and it's a nice group to practice with, all nice guys, but at the same time, like in the court, it's always really competitive and everyone wants to win. And it's a good atmosphere to practice in and really making each other better.
Arthur chips away this time. Well, it's the German-Uruguayan pair that need to find some side-outs. They've had opportunities, they've been down there enough. Becker chips line, but he almost shows it too early for... Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. Who cares what he shows early when he can just get up and swat one away? Used to blocking, him and Jonas Schroeder have to split block because they're both defenders. We go to the timeout. Pretty quickly, the run is perfect. It's a great evening for beach volleyball. We're going almost into the final session here of King of the Court before an action-packed day tomorrow. Semi-finals of the men and women, and the finals as well. 6 whole sessions coming our way for what should be another fascinating contest. I mean, we have it next week as well in Utrecht, and then in the calendar, a short break before the World Tour Finals. A couple of months off, or a month and a half off before the World Tour Finals. Back to training for you, Robbie.
Yeah, of course. It would have been nice if it was in September straight after. But I think due to COVID and the restrictions in Italy, they already changed the venue to Cagliari instead of Rome. And it's still nice that it's on the calendar and then we can play a finals event. It's always nice to play those, and a good way to finish the season.
It's been a good season. Saw you back on top of the podium in Ostrava, which is a great tournament for you guys.
Yeah, we've had some struggles at the start, but I think in the past couple of tournaments we're starting to play really well again, and happy with that, and like to continue that over here and next week in Utrecht.
Absolutely. Becker gets one. That's a great time to be at the King's End after the timeout. Remember, they've only trained together for the first time this morning. Oh, Guido! Stop it, Guido! Is that Guido or Neymar?
That is classical Guido.
And that could stop the progression of Becker and Veto. Arthur this time goes back to the scene. Looks more comfortable at times on the right side, Arthur. It's maybe why they've done it, not for Guido, but for Arthur.
Yeah, I think so.
Be interesting to see what happens when Guido starts getting served again, what they do then. Battery line from Shakhtar again. Shakhtar's not done much wrong. One back. Still a lot of work to do. Oh, Vader's just shanked one up the stadium at the wrong time.
Yeah, they needed it. They needed to set out.
Becker's calling for some calm. Gudo in a good spot here in transition. Oh, was there a touch off the block? I think Gudo's chasing one.
Digging another ball.
Ranieri, service pressure starting to rise slightly. Oh. Bit of an Engelpeth style, like windmilly roundhousey thing from Henrik Moll.
He's starting to put a few tricks in for now and then.
Nowhere comfortable.
Nice to see.
What tricks have you got? What are we going to see from you trick-wise? There you go. The face, you can't see the face at home from everyone watching, but
the bomb shot angle trick.
yeah. hit sharper. Hit a little bit sharper again.
There's certainly a trick like that.
It's okay. It's a pretty good trick in this sport. Oh, hang on. Oh, pick that one out! Back in the second round. Back set bomb Cuddy Becker.
Nobody expected it.
He didn't expect it either.
Oh, so nice.
Do you think that was the team thing? Hey, bud, when we back set, I leave it late and then bomb Cuddy it.
And now they're getting rhythm.
Oh, watch out, Shakhtar Ranieri. Big point. Ranieri with a great serve.
Nice chase.
Big play. Ranieri's service was a good volleyball all round. And this is it really, because at the moment, Shakhtar Ranieri are going out because of the longest stay rule. Arta has just done Paul Becker and Maurizio Veto the biggest favour of them all. Surely that's not the last time that Shakhtar Ranieri are going to be at the King's End. They've got to be quick. Paul Becker. Oh, there's a time and a place, Paul. That is not the time or the place.
No.
Ranieri. The door is open because of Becker's net serve. Tez bouncing runs quick. Oh, opportunity. Veto's trying to get in as well.
This is the last moment too.
30 seconds. You fancy Ranieri here to score. No, Gudo sees the turn. Gudo to save the bacon of Becker and Veto. Oh! That's the end of the road for Shakhtar Ranieri. And I mean, Veto and Becker have a couple of people to think, oh, brought the bait. Uh-oh. See, that was a better jump set. Everything's parallel. It actually looks like he's going to hit it.
Yeah.
As opposed to when he's facing back towards his partner. Like, that's the time, kids.
I agree. Yeah, you should look at the Swedish guys. They are starting to implement it in the World Tour now, and they're doing such a good job.
I mean, out of all the people in the world that you want to listen to about jump setting, it's probably not me. To be fair.
That might be true.
We'll keep listening to you. But there you have it. Paul Becker is probably thanking Gudo. Because Gudo's...
I hope he does.
Yeah. They've got a few people to thank, I think. Sam Shakhtar, Alex Ranieri, after winning the opening pool, that's king of the court, they're gone. It's frustration for them. Ranieri happily complaining.
I think he has to ride on the longest stay first. He has the feeling that they got it first instead of the Germans.
So if the longest stay is the same, it's whoever got it first is the rule. So the Germans have been given it. The Germans, well, by that graphic on the television, they're through. Becker Veto have only just trained together for the first time. Today, still cooking. Remember, Becker was playing with Armin Dollinger in the German championship, and they got barbecued pretty early in this competition. Gudo Arthur are still alive somehow.
We're the fucking breakpoint side. It's the wrong game for us. It's like breakpoint, not side.
It's always interesting to hear the background noise.
Yeah, good comments.
Well, Paul Becker and Maurizio Veto had their first training session this morning, talked to them on the outside courts, and they're like, we have no idea what we're doing, we're just doing it.
That's probably a good mindset for now. Just enjoy it, go out and play.
Hey, you can always win.
Still sounds as if there's some issues down courtside at the moment, but the players are off and the dancers are on, so not much can be done.
Yeah, that's the problem. Nobody likes to lose.
And Ranieri he's a competitive guy, let's put it that way.
Of course. Which is nice.
Absolutely, seen him tear off a few times on the World Tour. Good Matthias Bernstein, he's like, get me out there. Sub me in, coach. Well, the lights are on. You said it was special in here last night with the lights and the phones.
Really cool to play here. It's like, especially in the dark. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just special, magical.
It really is. It's a great spot. Just developing a name for beach volleyball. It's important for beach volleyball. You have Austria, Vienna, but Klagenfurt built Vienna really in terms of the legacy of Klagenfurt now still lives for Vienna.
I agree, yeah. Same crazy fans, always so nice to play there.
Well, you were right in the mix last week in the Final Four. You had the best of it.
Yeah.
A couple of big games under the lights. Doesn't get much better than that.
No, I think they're already there for 25, almost 30 years, and it's just such a nice place to play.
Built their success by putting beers underneath people's seats, right?
Yeah, I think they do. It's like a festival, and people are really enjoying the beach volleyball as well, and making it one big party. And yeah, it's just so fun to play in.
Guido with the service error. There's 15 minutes on the clock. It's down to 14:26. Benjamin Mole off to a great start. They're really saving their best to here this evening. They've got a tough task here though, because Paul Becker is no mug in this game. And again shows the depth of German beach volleyball. Bernstein and Mole on two. Becker plants one back to the side.
The crowd loves it. Here they go.
The crowd do love it. Can the German boy make it rain on home sand? Bumps it off the net, drifting once more. Oh, Guido is jump setting, but the blocker does a great job because the shoulders turn in this set.
I think he saw it. Yeah. Nice.
No way. And is that what you're looking for in that situation? The shoulders really, or anything in the approach that shows the set early?
Yeah, you just said it. I'm more of a numbers guy, so I'm always looking at how often does he do it. And if he's not making a lot of second hits, I would just gamble on going for a third.
That's a good way of putting it.
People execute the jump setting so well, the teams that do it. You're just too late as a blocker to go for both. You really have to make a choice.
But also the game is so physical, it's not something that you can put the defender in front of all the time either.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, poor old Plauer is going to get his head knocked off. which I'm sure you're okay with.
I don't think he likes that.
No, me neither. Well, Veto, all good things come to an end, but what a run that is.
Yeah, good points.
Again, it's the beauty of this format. Like, would you think that a team that got together today would beat these teams in a best of 3 sets, 21-21-15? Maybe not, but at the same time.
But over here, you have a really good chance. If you just get in flow for a few set outs in a row.
And Becker has a good float serve. Bernstein with that half ball. Pat line is
great shot.
Mole from the left side. Reaching in is Arthur. 2 teams at 4 now. It's going to get very interesting. Brazil are the team who are falling behind, but they can easily get a few back, especially as the tired legs. Maybe not. No tired legs from Vado. Guido is on the sand, but for the wrong reasons.
Nice block. The team is warming up.
Been impressed by them.
Yeah, they're starting to play better and better.
Oh, okay. I mean, you pass off the net, you haven't got many angles, and Henrik Mol might take the other ones that you do have.
Yeah, you got to put the risk in the setting as well to put it on the net.
Absolutely, big risks. So chipping away. Good reading of the game from Arthur. The first one he delays his timing, second one he breaks, and because of that he earns his opportunity to side out again. Oh, off the net. Brazil might want to think about their passing a little bit, but okay, you can still hit the ball through the seam a little bit if you need to. That's one.
That's that famous of being tall, huh?
I wouldn't know, mate. I don't know much about much, but that's one thing I certainly don't know much about. Back to the cross court. Henrik Mol's got pretty quick hands, but not quick enough there. Yeah, when you can hit yourself out of the system, you see it so much in indoor as well now, that passing is becoming a bit of a thing of the past when the setters can set the ball to the middle from 4 meters off anyway.
Yep. Yeah,
and then when you do go to the outside, you've got big guys who can still hit angles.
Exactly, such big guys.
Yes.
Such, yeah, big offensive power.
It's coming into the beach game as well, I feel. The beach game's never too far behind in that.
No, you shoot more and more.
Oh! Henrik Mol with the anger pack.
And Gunther getting his first block.
Guido, what are you doing up there? There it is. Becker, wide set. Didn't have many options available because it was too wide. Had to go cross court. Still interesting moments here with 10 on the clock.
Yeah, everything can happen. Still so close.
Becker still going for that float serve. Henrik Mol does well to get his arms on the ball because he wasn't enjoying it. Jump setting, joust. Mol goes out the back, chance! I'm trying to put Germany and Uruguay into one name, but I can't quite find the right way. Uruguay? Maybe.
Uruguay.
Uruguay. Uruguay? There it is, Uruguay. Oh! Just got done by his South American cousin. Again, tired legs, I think, at the moment.
Yeah.
First 2 touches getting a bit more inconsistent.
Yeah. With the 3 teams, it's yeah, really exhausting. Just see people getting more and more tired.
Paul Becker, can you? Oh, he tries to chip short line. Chance for Arthur.
Go, go.
I don't think so at this time. Brazil is still going here. It's a close one to see who goes through to the semi-final, that's for sure. Some pull this one. Good entertainment throughout. Henrik's done well here.
He's getting some really good blocks. Yeah, look at this one.
What's the secret, Robbie, when you're in there?
You reach over as far as you can.
Take as many as you can.
Yeah. Oh, getting one back.
Has to take a spoonful of his own medicine. Henrik Mol. Says he hasn't done much training in preparation for this, but he's finding it now. Just had a vacation beforehand.
He's looking in shape.
Oh, Paul Becker is lighting up. Sets 2 times in a row where the set's been a little bit tight, but luckily for them.
Yeah, they really take the risk of putting it on the net.
Big opportunity here. Becker back to the seam. Shows enough cross court to get away with it. Maybe he does shoot. It's not the first thing I've ever got wrong.
It was an investment. First hit the ball all the time that people expect you to hit. Then you can start shooting a little.
See him in. Becker's put to the floor, but it's a good pass. Whether he's got any vision, let's have a look. He does. Difficult once you get put to the floor to actually see the court, right?
Yeah, this is more about playing a great shot.
I don't want to go on Becker anymore. Heating up.
They're heating up, yeah.
They're two in front. If they can make another two side outs, then they get to the technical, and that's pretty big in its own way. You want to have that first side out after the timeout if you can.
Yeah.
Two missed serves in a row. One more.
They could have
for the
taken
bonus.
it. That's one of the tactics you have over here. Like, it's an easy serve, that you hit it out. But that's what we talk about. Like, yeah, that's part of the rules. You can just receive the ball and go for an easy side out.
But
Because
instead,
in general, you see so much service pressure.
oh, there's an opportunity. There was a touch off the block. Yeah, we've seen that in Utrecht quite a lot. The floats have out the back where you're just playing it, trying to get a point on the board.
Yeah, when they're easy serves, just take them, even if they're out.
Can't say that
Nice
one normally.
choice.
Off the chicken wing of Guido. Kai chicken wings for fun.
Guto again in the right place.
At the right time with the right elbow. He's unreal. And what a run this is though. They've been put together today and they made the timeout, and because of that, no wonder Vado's smiling. It's like, hey, I flew all the way over from South America for this party. And then my partner's crushed his knee. We've got this German guy in who I've never met before. We had to get to know each other this morning. We had to go to the warm-up court and figure each other out and, yeah, figure out how to even communicate. And here we are beating the likes of Kudo.
They do.
Yeah, crazy story.
We're not there yet. 5 more minutes to play.
5 more. But again, King of the Court providing the unexpected story all the time. I was expecting to see Luke and Guido down there, but not this time. Last 5 minutes. Guido needs to get the wind in his sails a little bit here.
What a set. And great finish as well.
Told you, Paul Becker's a baller. Playing really well. Another side out, finding the rhythm. And the Rottenbaum has something to scream about here. One missed serve. And then Miles in front now. Surely 7. Okay, 7 is certainly something that can be caught. We've seen Herrera Gavira go on runs at the end. We saw you guys go on runs at the end of a game as well,
Yeah,
right?
it's possible, it's possible.
It's one of those things that you start to side out better as the clock ticks down because you start to find your flow state a little bit more
And also,
naturally.
they make a few points on the king side already. You find your rhythm, you find your flow.
What a run. They've served Paul Becker almost every ball. Oh. 100 balls. He's setting up really central on him, isn't he?
Yeah. Really good hand positioning. Crazy block.
He's a mole.
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell me about it.
Back to the cross court. You've been stuffed out a few times, Robbie.
It happens every now and then. Sometimes you just have to accept it.
Well, Henrik will struggle to accept that one. Oh, we're running a back set from 25 meters off the
Still
net.
has too much energy, so let's go for the back set over here.
But I mean, running a back set with the ball so far off the net is really adventurous. You have to trust your setter.
Yeah, and you lose sight of the opponent. It's hard.
Pays off anyway. So many different ways to score. There you have it.
I think this is his message to Guto that he wants to play left side again.
Give me my left side back. But he looks good on the right. Oh, no, he goes backside again with... Maybe he has to go backside there a little bit.
He looks good on the left side too.
Yeah, he looks good on the backside. Yeah, like, what a versatile guy he is. 7 points difference. Becker... Oh, hang on. He goes for the spin serve on Gudo. He's had a few cans of confidence, Becker, today, I reckon. Chance.
Come on.
Gudo's so good back there.
That's crazy.
Just watch off the ball. He's watching everything. You see the couple of steps. You can spend your day just watching Gudo. Just the work he does off the ball. Little baby knuckle.
And this might be it. Now the gap of 7 points in 2 minutes is quite big.
Great story for the competition. Becker loving it. And there you have it. 15 points for Becker Veito. They only met each other this morning. A late injury from the Argentinian in the side. Becker playing in the competition on the German side with Armin Dollinger. And they are through to the semi-finals. What a performance. We say goodbye to Guido and Arthur, and also the Beach Volley Vikings, Matthias Bernstein and Henrik Moll. Great work from the Uruguayan team. There it is, Uruguay.
Yeah, they played so well. Like you said, they had a rough start. Had to get used to each other probably a little bit, but they started playing better and better, and in the end they were on fire, like making so many side outs, good plays.
They were on fire. Well, day 2 is done. Imagine Veito coming over here, expecting the unexpected in Europe. He finds Paul Becker, and Becker's loving it as well, every minute of it. Fair play to these guys coming out here playing like that.
Yeah, really cool.
Well, there's confirmation. Longest stay of 10. Oh. In a tough pool at a tough time.
It's nice.
Paul Becker, Maurizio Veito go through to the final. And if they've got enough air in the lungs, there's Marloes Vesseling trying to wrestle them over for an interview. Becker's getting chanted.
Oh, listen. Oh, this is so good.
It's unreal. We're going to hear from him in a minute, I'm sure. I think we're ready courtside with Marloes Vesseling. He's going to be a very proud man, Paul Becker, but Maurizio Veito should be as well. Absolutely. Some evening here. Let's hear from our winners of the semi-final with Marloes.
Guys, wow, what a surprise. What happened here?
Yeah, that was crazy. First we started in the tournament, and my partner Armin and me, we played really bad. So really bad, and we were out after I think 20 minutes. And yesterday Jonas called me from the German Federation and said, hey, there's a guy from Uruguay, he wants to play with you. And dann habe ich einfach ja gesagt.
Well, that turned out to be a pretty good choice. So you met this morning, you practiced a little bit, and then this happens. You're in the semi-final.
Okay, first of all, thank to all the people here, everybody, thanks. Yes, we met this morning. I didn't expect it at all, like for nothing. Okay, I want to say also thanks to Julian, who invited me to this tournament. That is injury, I hope he can recover fast. Okay, I didn't expect it at all. It was great to play with him for the first time. We was training a little bit in the morning. It was great. I didn't expect it. Nothing else.
Leute, auch kurz ohne Frage. Ich finde es mega geil. Ich war mega aufgeregt, heute wieder vor Leuten zu spielen. Ich glaube, dem Sport geht es einfach nicht so gut im Moment. Und es ist eine Riesensache, dass ihr alle da seid, dass wir super nervös sind, da im Kanal stehen und denken, es ist einfach nur geil rauszukommen. Unterstützt Beachvolleyball einfach weiter auf allen Ebenen, egal wer es macht, egal wie es gemacht wird, das ist richtig. Und für alle Sportler, ich sehe ja hier auch viele auf den Tribünen noch stehen, ist einfach mega geil, dass ihr da seid. Danke.
Thank you guys for bringing us the magic of King of the Court. You see, you don't need a lot of preparation, just the magic happens on the court, right? That's what you showed us today. We'll see you tomorrow in semifinals. Bring more of this.
We have to come back, I think, yeah. Danke Leute, schönen Abend, kommt morgen wieder. Sau geil.
Thank you, good luck.
What a story. A late phone call for Becker, and then he goes and sides out, what, 10 in a row to make sure him and his Uruguayan partner, Mauricio Veito, go through. That's some story, Robbie.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, 10 in a row. Like, that's a crazy row. So they did well, and really good big game by them, and they deserve to win, and look forward to see them tomorrow in the semi-final.
They haven't met you yet.
We'll see.
They haven't found Brian Newson.
No, but we also haven't met them yet, so let's see what's going to happen.
Absolutely. It's another great story of King of the Court. You're saying that, Paul Becker, your German's far better than mine, was thanking the crowd in the COVID situation, and that's pretty key as well.
Yeah, it's so nice that they can be here and that they actually are here to support, and yeah, it's such a big difference to have fans during the games, and we really appreciate it, and it's nice to be here. Absolutely.
Well, Becker certainly responded with Veito. They go through to the semi-finals. No Guido, no Arthur, no Hendrik Moll and Matthias Bernstein. And also at the same time, we say goodbye to the Dutch pairing as well. Or maybe I missed somebody in there too. We'll have to wait.
Shakhtar and Ranieri.
Oh, Shakhtar and Ranieri. How could we forget them? I thought I did miss somebody. Fantastic pairing, actually, off the bat. Be interesting to see them play again with each other at another King of the Court. But, well, some highlights of our final session. It's been a great day here in Hamburg. Robbie, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah.
It's been incredible. We hope you come back again when you've...
Thank you for inviting me. Really like to do it, and always fun with you here.
Yeah,
hanging
it's
around,
so
chatting.
good. Well, there you go. That's all we've got time for from Hamburg, from myself, Robbie Mewson, and the rest of the team. There's the longest stage just before we go. Pablo Herrera, Adrian Gavira, 13 side-outs. Brian Mewson, you've got to up your game, boys.
Well, there's some work left.
You've got some work to do to get
We've
up
got
there.
some time tomorrow. We'll go for 14.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it. Another great day. King of the Court. A great concept for beach volleyball. From us, for today, it's goodbye for now.